Pisces, hi. So this is going to be a reading for November 13th through the 19th. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see if this Pisces is going to join us. He looks like he wants to, but you're going to mess it up, boy, if you're coming that way. Oh, you're getting some loving from blue. Oh, he didn't mess it up. Kai, say hi to Pisces. It's your kind. No? Okay, then. He didn't want. You're an Aries. You're not supposed to be here. Okay, enough love. You'll love him later. He's sleepy now. Alright, the overall energy for the reading, the Seven of Swords. You kind of want to walk away from something. I feel like you're almost kind of done with something here. I'm not even sure if you're done with something or something is done, period, and you're kind of moving on from it. We'll see. In the recent past, the Four of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, the Two of Wands. Really disappointed here because you put effort into something, you put your energy into something, and it looks like you've been waiting for a while for stuff to happen, and not much. Just a lot of disappointment, just a lot of you being upset about things. In the current situation, the Ace of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords. You're looking like you're gathering your energy up, like you're balancing yourself up inside of yourself, like you're looking like you're working on yourself to keep it stable, to keep it balanced. But there is something you're dealing with that's not pleasant, and it could be the ending of something. But overall, what you're doing for yourself during this process feels like it's good. In the immediate future, the Three of Wands, the Eight of Wands, the Two of Swords. Oh, this is one of those, when you're shooting a text to someone and you're kind of iffy about it, but you still do it and then you wait. And while you wait, you don't just wait. The whole World War 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is happening in your head. That kind of an energy. I'm not even sure if this is your energy or somebody you're dealing with, but we'll see. Let's clarify. Blue, what'd you get there? Is that your toy? Because if it's your toy, it's okay. But if it's my toy, which could be a glove or something. All right, let's do the Seven of Swords. You get the Page of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands. Why are you're giving me the sense almost like you're learning how to be on your own from the situation, separate from the situation. So it could be that this, whatever it is that's kind of left in the past, whether you want it or not, whether, you chose to or not, it's one of those, I got to learn to live my life separate from this, it's kind of looking like that. You're not super excited about it, but there is a little bit of very subtle sense of curiosity almost over it, like how would that be, but you're giving me a sense of learning, relearning something here to be separate of this energy. Okay, let's see the Four of Cups in the recent past, the Knight of Cups, the Ten of Swords, the Hangman. Not much was happening here. I see you putting in a lot of effort, a lot of energy again into something, a lot of love, and things were not moving necessarily. And your cue there that the situation was probably not going anywhere, it was present, it was right there. I'm not sure if you followed that little spark that said that. I don't think so. I think you kind of stayed here and waited around for things to change, for things to move. I don't know that they did. You seem pretty upset about it too, because you're aware. You're aware of the spark. You just don't want to listen to it. You choose not to listen to it. Let's do the Seven of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, the Four of Wands, the Eight of Wands. Could have been a commitment to someone, working very hard, almost putting in double the effort, hoping that that will change things, that that will get things going. Maybe forgetting that this is a two-way street. I see a lot of energy coming from you. I don't see that being returned necessarily so that the wheels do start moving, you know? And then when you acknowledge that that's happening, you start to push it even more, to put more energy into there. And let's do the Two of Wands. King of Wands, Six of Swords, Nine of Wands. You were having a hard time to distance yourself from this, even though you wanted. At some point, you recognized, okay, I'm putting a lot of energy. Whoever this is just receives. It's not giving back. They feel good about receiving too. They're like, oh, look at me receiving everything, but I don't have to do shit. And I do see you struggling a lot. There's almost like a little spark inside your mind there that tells you, go. Go. You've done everything you can. Just go. And you're listening to it this time around, but you're having a hard time doing what it says. I feel like eventually you started to, maybe quite recently. But, man, the spark was there all along. That told you. And it's the kind of spark that tells you to go, not to necessarily give and give and give and give and give and give. Just keep giving. But I'm not getting anything. No, just okay, keep giving. No, not that kind of spark. It's the kind of spark that says, hey, do you realize what's happening here? You know? For the Ace of Cups, you get the Ace of Cups again, the World card, the Five of Wands. This is not easy. Whatever the situation is / was to you, it's not easy to get yourself the hell out of Dodge. It's not easy to and it's not easy with any kind of situation, but this one in particular is quite difficult for you. On one hand, you still have hope that things might possibly work out one day, even though you waited for so long and nothing happened. On the other, that freaking spark that keeps on pushing you away from this gets bigger and bigger, to the point where you don't have a choice anymore. You know, you would have to listen to it. So it's a little conflicting there. It's a little challenging for you, but difficult one for sure. For the Nine of Pentacles, you get the Moon, the Emperor, the King of Cups. See, because you're in a place of, like, you're feeling quite secure within yourself, but you're also seeing what this represents to you, whoever this is, you know? So it's kind of like differentiating between the two, where, okay, I see who they are, I see their potential, I see who they can be, but I also see that they don't want to be that at this time. So what the hell do I do? That's where the conflict lies. I understand their importance in your life here. And I see you growing through that, even though to some extent you're keeping yourself stuck by not allowing yourself to evolve, possibly away from something that's not moving. It's not doing anything for you. If anything, it pulls you down, or it tries to. So your growth is being definitely stomped a little bit here. Let's do the Ten of Swords, or slow down. Big time slow down. For the Ten of Swords, you get the Seven of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, the Page of Cups. Man. Ooh, this is a tough one for you, because all of the energies that you're giving me is those of kind of opposing the actual energies that are at play. So I see the energies that are at play for you, and all of the energies are growing bigger and bigger in the direction of just create some space at least between you and this other energy. And the more that this energy becomes available and you see it and it's growing and it's like, at some point I can't escape this anymore. I have to kind of go with the flow of what's going on. The more resistance comes into play. The more, no, I can't. I have hope. I have this. I have that. I have love. I have this and that and the other, and I can't. When in all reality, you can. It's almost like a challenge to you. Let's do the Three of Wands in the immediate future, the Seven of Swords, the Page of Swords, the Three of Swords. Let's do the Eight of Wands in the immediate future, the Knight of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, the Empress. Wow. Holy crap. Let's do the Two of Swords. Five of Swords, Knight of Swords, the Chariot. This is... if I thought this wasn't easy, it gets even worse in terms of not easy at all. And really messy compared to what's going on now. I see the perfect match between your energy and theirs. They get the Emperor and the King of Cups, or you get the Emperor and the King of Cups, and then the perfect match to that is the Empress and the Queen of Cups. They both came together for both of you separately. So it's, wow, okay. So if right now you're showing up in an energy that is resisting this detachment or creating a sense of distance from this, in the immediate future, things seem to get even more complicated. There's a lot of deception. There's a lot of you lying to yourself about what this is, what this can be, where this is going, and things like that. I'm not saying that this is not big, because it is. I'm saying that you might lie to yourself about a lot of stuff to kind of justify why you're staying, why you're not going. And again, this is not in any way showing up as you should run for the hill from this. Because this connection right here can teach you a thing or two. It already is trying to. But it's saying that you can create distance. You can love someone from the distance. Sometimes it's better to heal or to see things from a little bit of a distance, Those are definitely the energies that are at play for you, that keep on pushing you. Hey, come on, go. Go 2 steps that way. You're like, no. The more the energy is pushing you to take 2 steps further from this, the more you're going to take 2 steps towards this. And that's just something within you that's not allowing you to see what this wants to bring up for you. A lot of pain is going to come up, which is one of the things that this wants to reveal to you. A lot of energy around abandoning someone for you. So it's not even necessarily translated as fear of abandonment. It's if you abandon someone, which is something that you're kind of turning this into. Like, if I walk away, that means I abandon them. I'm never going to do that. That doesn't mean that. Or it can mean that if you want to. But at the same time, you're abandoning yourself. Because you're sacrificing yourself to not abandon them. So, okay, you can justify it as that. I'm staying because I'm never abandoning anyone. While you do that, you abandon yourself because you're not feeling good by staying. Otherwise, the energies wouldn't show up like this. Pain is showing up. This abandonment situation is showing up. Hope. There's a lot of hope in here that I see. And there's a lot of confusion overall. It all ends in like this peak of thoughts of confusion that you kind of are circling around in. It's also mixed up with pretty deep energies that are at play within this connection. All of the physical reality of what's going on is super mixed up with all of the energies. If I were to look at this from 2 steps behind me, which I don't know what the fuck happened here, I wouldn't understand shit from this reading. It's hard to understand as it is, just being this close, because all I see is a very powerful connection where things are very challenging for you, and the energies keep on pushing you to create some distance from it so that you see the bigger picture, so that you can see what the hell is going on here, and so that you have some time to be with yourself and with the energies that are at play. Just you and that. You don't have to be close to whoever this is. You don't have to hold their hand through it. This is your shit. This is your journey. It's not about them at this time. As much as you think it's about them and as much as you want to include them in it, it's yours. So, it's a little bit of a hot mess in here. I'm sure it won't stay like this, because this is not sustainable. This is an energy that you won't be able to put up with for much longer, because it's a lot. It's very intense. And intense in the highs, intense in the lows. Doesn't even matter that it's good, it's bad. I can tell you, oh yeah, it's going to be good for 5 minutes here, and a little bit of bad, but it's okay. It doesn't even matter. What I can see is that this connection is definitely in your life to help you heal a ton of you, basically, and bring you closer and closer to yourself. Right now, you're not doing it. Right now, you want to get closer and closer to whoever this is. In terms of, not that you want to get close to them physically necessarily, but like the idea of letting go of their hand. Like, even if it's energetically. No way. No way in hell. I'm not abandoning them. Just know that as you do that, especially through this, when you're not abandoning them, you're abandoning yourself. So let's see what the universe has. The High Priestess, the Hermit, the Six of Cups. Okay, yeah, this is pretty big. You know, you're giving me a sense of depth here. Well, the universe is. When you go inward and you're being honest with yourself, you can recognize that this is a pretty big one. It's not like all the other ones that you've dealt with. It's very different this time around. And a lot of the times these sort of connections are going to show up when we're ready for them. And when they do show up, we think we're not ready for them, but we are. That tells me when something like this shows up that there's been a shift, a major shift for you, where you started your healing path some time ago. Maybe you weren't aware of it, but you did, because otherwise this wouldn't show up for you. Not in the way that it shows up here. It's pretty challenging, pretty intense. I can only tell you that energies are not going to settle down until you start listening to the flow of the energies. And if the flow of the energies is pushing you 2 steps back away from this, that doesn't mean abandonment, that doesn't mean nothing. That means take 2 steps back. That's all. But you do whatever you got to do. So that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.